Good afternoon, everyone. So it is Wednesday. We are halfway through our week now. That's good because this week's been nothing to brag about. Some weeks you just can't wait for them to end. Other weeks, you wish they never would, right? I know I got that notice for the show out a little bit late, so try to give you a few more seconds to get in here. Our internet seems to be a little slow today, Max.
I got you plugged up.
Okay. It was showing low bandwidth.
You might not be using the...
Okay. So we have some new pieces today. Plus, Caitlin went through and picked out some things. So we have Caitlin's picks as well today. Not Max's picks, Caitlin's picks. We're working with a different computer system as well as a different camera. So bear with us. There may be some glitches. Hi, Jane. Good to see you. Looked like your vacation was fun. Jane actually got to go somewhere. I'm jealous. We get to go to Tennessee next week.
Yeah, tell her I missed her being on when I was on too.
You know what we say about those Tennessee trips? You know, there's always something that goes wrong. And there we froze again. And it's not coming back. Okay, well, that's interesting. It's gonna stay frozen, apparently. Interesting. Daniel, we're frozen. Yeah, you missed the shows that Max did. Did you get to go back and rewatch those, Jane?
That's back.
Okay, there we go. Hi, Andorra. Hi, Marjorie. Yeah, I'm okay on Instagram because I'm on my phone, but we're on a new computer and a new camera over here on YouTube and Facebook, and it keeps freezing a little bit for some reason. It took longer than usual for that to come back. Hi, Danielle. Good to see you. All right. So we have Caitlin's picks, and we have new stuff today. That's all we have, but it's good stuff. And this month, we will not be getting in the fashion fixes, the 4-piece fashion fixes. We had to cut those for budget reasons this month. There just wasn't enough sales to support those. And we've got about $200 in unpaid invoices right now. So as soon as the money evens out, those will be back. So should be back next month. We'll see how that goes. But we will not have them this month. So they would have normally come in toward the end of this week, maybe Monday at the latest. We are not going to get those. But we will be having some new stuff come in. If you weren't on the show the other night, I mentioned the other night, we are not ordering as much right now because the summer is a little bit slower business-wise. People are going on vacation. They have other things that they're busy doing. So sales are a little slower during the summer, so we're not buying as much new product. We have, Max says we have a lot of inventory already. We do. We have tons of inventory already. So we're going to mostly stick with showing you what we've got, especially since some of you are newer and wouldn't have seen everything from prior weeks and months that we've ordered them. So we'll show you those again and just do the best we can. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see. Number 1 tonight, these are Glitzy by Association. I don't know if you can see these real good. I'll take one off and show it to you up close, but I wanted you to see them from further back first. These are the black metal with the white rhinestones. So we have white rhinestones on silver, we have white rhinestones on black metal, and we have black rhinestones on black metal. So these are, I just call these the multi ones because they're 2 different colors. Hi, Megan. Good to see you. So let it focus there for a second. It takes a second to focus. See, making it focus made it freeze. Danielle wants number 1. Yep.
Actually, what color does she want?
This is the color we're offering.
Okay. What is that?
All right. This is the multi. So this is the black metal with the white rhinestones. See if the camera can focus on this. Still frozen over there, Marjorie?
There it is. Looks like it took it. There it is.
Okay, there we go. It says it's unfrozen over here, so maybe there's just a delay. Yeah, I think it was just a delay. So
yeah, we're seeing
by the time you said that I was frozen and it showed up over here, I was unfrozen.
It's frozen again.
Now it's frozen again. Hi, Ruth.
Yeah, tell them we had technical difficulties. You want to use your regular camera? It's too late to do that, right?
I mean, it's not too late to use the regular camera.
This is frustrating.
Too much, yeah. All right. Let me unplug that one.
Mm-hmm. All right. This camera's not quite as good, but we're having too much trouble with the other one. So let's go back to the regular built-in camera. I have a different camera coming, so hopefully that'll be better. I know this one, the picture is a little bit darker on, so I'm sorry about that, but the jewelry will still show up well. My face doesn't show up as well, which is okay with me, honestly. All right. So number 1 was to Danielle. So that was sold number 1 for the Glitzy by Association, the black metal with the white rhinestones. So if you didn't see that, that was number 1. All right. Number 2, we have Saguaro Sunset. Saguaro Sunset, named after those big cacti. So these are yellow crackle stone in an ornate frame. You can see how pretty the detailing is on there. We have oval and round crackle stone in this. This is the length and size. So they're going to be number 2. We have 2 pairs of number 2. 2 pairs of number 2. Number 3. Get out my jewelry bust. It's a little bit easier. It's nothing but technical difficulties. You know, when you're changing equipment, got to figure out all the bugs. All right, this one is called Time to Grow. This is in gold, but you can see it is both gold and silver. These are wire 2-layer flowers, so double layer. We have 2 of these. Hi, Letitia. And the earrings are the little gold wire flowers as well that match the necklace. This is the length, so about 1/2 inch below that collar, and with the 2-inch extension, it will sit closer to the top of the bust right here. I know that's not super focused in back there, but hopefully you can get an idea of like the size and where it lays. This is called Time to Grow in gold. We have 2 more of these. This one is number 3. Let's see if I can turn this light back a little bit to give us a little more light. Get us out of the shadows over here.
You could that bust up with you with dark.
Yeah, well, because it's white. All right, next up, we've got some pretty green that came in. I'm going to call this a lime green. This pretty green. This is called Crystal Cabaret in green. It's been popular in every color that we've gotten it in. So we had, I think it was a blue first. And then we had red, and I've still got some red. And then we have this pretty lime green. So these are little teardrop faceted beads that are semi-transparent. They're hanging in little clusters. So like this. The earrings that come with it are those little lime green teardrops as well. This is the length of this one. It's about 1/2 inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right down here above the bust. Again, right about here. So this one we have 3 of. This is Crystal Cabaret in green. And it is number 4. Number 4.
Mark for Danielle. Is this for Marjorie or Danielle?
Is it for you, Marjorie, or is it for Danielle? I'm assuming it's for you, since you usually say it's for Danielle. I'm drinking my iced coffee. And I have iced today. It's hot. All right. And then next up, we have turn into a butterfly in gold. Yep, it's for her. Turn into a butterfly. So these look like wings of a butterfly. They're in gold. They're on a gold fish hook back. This is the length and size. So we have turn into a butterfly. This is number 5. We have 3 pairs of these. Number 5. All right. And that makes it time to try a survey question. Let's see if we have enough people to play.
You want to joke instead?
I don't think they want to joke instead. Gail's not here yet. She's usually the joke lady. Let me just send that out and add everyone. Let everybody know we're on. All right. This one has 5 answers. Let's take number 4. Name a reason you might be less productive than usual at work. A reason you might be less productive than usual at work. Let's see what you've got. Tired. Tired was number 1, or sleepy. Not feeling well was number 2. Sick or not feeling well. What other reasons can you think you might be not too productive? Hungry. Hungry is a good one, but it's not on there. Feeling sick was number 2. Tired was number 1. See, distracted. Why might you be distracted? Angry. Angry could be a reason, especially if you have computer problems like I do today. And that was number 5, computer problems. Depressed. Oh, that's close. Too hot. Do we get to not go to work when it's too hot? I'm just asking for a friend. Too cold? That doesn't happen often here.
Anybody win yet?
Nope. Depressed is close. Distracted is close. What other thing is close to those 2 things? It might be a reason you're not too productive at work. Stressed. You got it, Danielle. You're anxious or stressed over something. That was number 4. Oh, hi, Mom. I'm sorry you didn't see the notification. It's okay. Yeah, too much on your mind. A lot going on, right? Not that any of us ever have stuff going on. The other one was hungover. You're hungover. You don't do too good of a job either. All right. Next up is tell me a love story in gold. This has a beigey colored moonstone in it, and it's in an upside down heart frame. You see the heart kind of overlapping, so it's a little bit of an artistic heart. We'll call it an artistic heart. So this one is on a gold chain. Our earrings are the little beigey moonstones on a gold fish hook back. This one is about 3/8 of an inch below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down to the center of the chest. So we have 2 more of these. This one is called Tell Me a Love Story, and it is in gold. This one is number 6.
Tell your mom we're gonna buy her a Google so I can put foghorn in it to wake her up from her naps. So
She
she'll
has
be
a
here.
Google.
All right, so we can hook her into our Google and so she'll
Oh,
wake
we're
her
gonna hook you up to our Google so that we can blast you out with a notification when it's time to get up.
up. Get up, Mary.
Let's just do that with everybody.
Get up,
And have a
Mary.
whole network of Google that broadcasts a message to everybody. All right. We would not do that. I might. This one is called Urban Underdog. This is one of our shorter necklaces. It has a little bit of extra extension, kind of like the choker does. So we have linked in, and these are like overlapping links. They're not just regular links. Overlapping links in silver. And then our earrings is that same type of chain in a tassel form. This one is probably going to sit at the base of the throat. Yep, that's what I figured. Right at the base of her throat. Of course, we know they don't quite fit Jade the same way that they fit us because she's got a stiff neck. And it's kind of big around the bottom, to be honest. But this one has the extra extension, so it will get right down here underneath the collar. So it will be a short length necklace using the extension. I have 3 of these. This was one of Caitlin's picks today. 3 of these Urban Underdog in silver. This one is number 7. Number 8. 1 pair of these left because the other one was pre-ordered. These are red moonstone. So we have oval shaped red moonstone, white rhinestones in there with them. And then we have the hammered marquise shaped silver around the outside. Number 7 to Jane. This is the length and size of these earrings. So we have famously fashionable in red, and it is number 8. Just 1 pair of those. This one I have 2 of. This is another choker length necklace. This one's on the snake chain or the cord type chain, I call it, because there's no links in it. These are little brushed silver hearts on that chain. And then our earrings are those same brushed silver hearts on a fishhook back. This one also has that extra long extension so that if you don't want to wear it as a choker, you definitely don't have to. Also sitting at the base of the throat, right there around your collarbones. With that extension, it's going to sit down here below the collar. So it will still be a short necklace, but it will not be a choker. This one is called Dainty Desire. Dainty Desire in silver. We have 2 of these. This one is number 9. Number 10, we have 1 of these. Keep them in suspense in shiny copper. So we have the shiny new penny copper in this post and the cord type chain. Then we have little iridescent flower petals. Makes a little flower on the end of these. This is the length and size. I have 1 of these myself because I like them. So keep them in suspense. In copper, just 1 pair of these available. This is going to be number 10.
If you stick it around this closer to do it, go around the right.
Okay. If it's closer around the right side, then I'll put it around the right side. Okay. I see a weird hand coming around my computer monitor. It's a little disturbing. All right, this one only has 4 answers. Next survey question. 4
Survey
answers. Let's go with number 3 on this one. Name something you might find in a budgie's cage. Something you might find in a budgie's cage. Budgie, parakeet, probably most little birds. What might be in their cage? A water dish. That one wasn't on there. Seeds. Seeds or food was number 2. What else do you think might be in that cage? Got seeds already. Water wasn't on there. Apparently they do not think that these birds need water. A cuddle bone. No, cuddle bone wasn't on there. Padding. Is that for when they fall or when they fly around and beat themselves up against the bars? Is that what that's for? Hay? Not hay. A mirror. You're absolutely right, Aunt Dora. Mirror was number 3. I bet you can't guess what number 1 is. Decorations and a beak sharpener. Number 4 is one of the decorations. It's a specific decoration. Or a toy, depending on how you look at it. But I bet you can't guess number 1. What would you find in a budgie's cage?
Another bunch.
I mean, hopefully. Not seeds. He did seeds. The hanging hoop. The swing was number 4. So the hanging hoops are usually used for swings. The perch. Oh, the perch. What about the bird? You don't have birds in your bird cage?
Oh, Lord.
You don't have the bird in your bird cage? Why do you have a bird cage? I'm a little confused, guys. All right.
Next.
Yeah, Max says I have to move on. Yeah, Jane, the bird. You gotta have the bird.
Next. Let's go to the next.
Quiet, Max. All right, next up. This one is called Warp Speed in blue. And this is that kind of blue that has the UV shimmer. So in some lights, you've got a green tint to it. So we have abstract shapes with that blue rhinestone in there that has a little bit of green. This one is in hinged plates. So there's 5 plates here so that it will lay flat against your breastbone. Apparently that is not a given. Our earrings are the white rhinestones. This is the length of that necklace. So it's sitting right there below the collar or at the collar. Oh, you fed your friend's snake today? Yuck. This is the length with the extension. So right there above the bust, or mostly, since it's such a wide piece, it's going to go across the center chest. So this one, Danielle said sold 11. We have 3 of these, so now we have 2. This is called Warp Speed in blue. It is number 11. Thank you for reaching your hand around there because it reminded me that you said to put it on the right side. I learned slow.
Warp speed in blue or multi?
Blue.
Okay.
Does it not say blue?
No, I didn't look at it. I'm just looking at different colors in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are entrada at your own risk.
What?
Entrada. Entrada at your own risk. These are in blue crackle stones. We have blue crackle stone rings at the bottom. Little curve of silver up at the top. And then a little polished silver disc. This is on a silver fish hook back. This is the length and size. So we have two of these. They are going to be number 12. Oh, that's why there's no bird in the cage, because Jane fed it to the snakes. Poor bird. Jane, you have to stop feeding the snake. The poor bird deserves to live. All right. These are a pale green threaded hoop. It's called a Chance of Rainbows in green. So these are pale green threads stretched around a silver hoop frame. This is the length and size, so they're a nice medium-sized hoop. My daughter's into green. It's a planty color. I only have one of these left. This is number 13, A Chance of Rainbows, in that pale green. Then we have, it was a mouse. She has video proof, apparently, Aunt Dora, so we can't get her for that one. These are called Pampered Glow Up in blue. This is that lake blue that we've had all season. These are moonstones, little moonstone teardrops, and they're in a teardrop-shaped frame. This is a post earring, and our post is right up here at the top. This is the length and size of these. We have 2 more of these. Pampered Glow Up in blue is number 14. Let's see if I can reach to the other side. Number 15. This one we have 2 of. This is called Yacht Ready in copper. So this is also that shiny copper frame, and then the white mother of pearl type material in the center. So white with that mother of pearl finish. Our earrings for it are the shiny copper tassels. So I have that little reddish tinge to it. This is the length. So sitting down right above the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to lay down here on the bust. So we have 2 of these. This is Yacht Ready in copper. And it is going to be number 15 today. Number 15. I'm getting a headache. I'm going to have to tell my granddaughter it must be going to rain. She always asks me if I have a headache and if it's going to rain, because she knows those 2 things are usually connected. So we must be going to have some rain or storm of some sort. Let's see. See if we can find a good question. All right. This one's not too bad. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 answers. So let's go with number 2. Name something people use to stir their drink. Something people use to stir their drink. What do you use? I just swirl mine like this if it's not too full. Straw was number 1, Violet. Welcome to the show.
Violet.
Straw was number 1. Mostly because you usually have a straw in it anyway, right? Mm-hmm. Spoon. Spoon was number 3. An orange peeler? I do not use an orange peeler. A whisk. Oh, you're getting high tech there. Swizzle stick or plastic stick. It can be, you know, the coffee stick, coffee stirrer, swizzle stick, whatever. That was number 2. Something people use to stir their drink. A mixing glass. No. They only had 3 answers. They were not very original. They used straw, the stick, and a spoon. They are not very imaginative. I've stirred my drink with so many other things, I can't even tell you. Kind of whatever's handy. Ruth got it. All right. Palmistry. Not my name. Don't yell at me for it. Palmistry in copper. So these are shiny copper. palm leaves or monstera leaves, depending on who you are. You know, notice I threw that in there, right, Jane? So my daughter would also tell me these are monstera leaves. This is the length and size. We have 2 of these. So palmistry in copper is going to be number 16.
Oh, weird.
I'll set them down right there.
Okay, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Number 17 is Canyon Rock Art. These are light green pebbles made into teardrops, double teardrops, little silver spacers in them, little chunky pebbles.
Canyon Rock Art.
Yep, Canyon Rock Art. We have 2 of these. This is the length and the size. So Canyon Rock Art in green is number 17. 17. We have 2 of those. Number 18. Well, this one is turned around in its tag. Let me straighten it out here. They do this from time to time. This one is also that choker length. Hi, Gail. It's Max with me tonight. This one's also choker length or short necklace length. Has 3 layers. This is called Daintily Dapper in white. So we have silver chain, 2 silver chains, and then 1 silver chain that has the white pearly beads on it. Our earrings to go with this are the little white pearly beads on the silver fishhook back. He just likes to throw everybody off. This is the length, so it's there at the base of her neck. With the extra extension that the chokers get, you can get it right down here below that collar, just like our other chokers that we've seen tonight. We have 3 of these in. This is called Daintily Dapper, and see, it moved around again. It just doesn't want to stay in the right place. Daintily Dapper in white is number 18. Number 19. We have some silver hoops, plain basic silver hoops, because they're good to wear with everything. So these are teardrop shaped. They're called Curve Your Appetite. Curve Your Appetite in silver. This is the length and size. So again, they're about a medium size. Love these type of hoops because you can mix and match with just about anything. So these are Curve Your Appetite in silver, and they're number 19. Number 20. These are called Delightfully Daisy in yellow. So we have little flower cutouts in these teardrop shaped earrings. Then we have little yellow beads for the center of each of these flowers. We're on a silver fishhook back. We have 2 of these. This is the length and size. So we have Delightfully Daisy, and it is number 20. All right, so we're going to ask our last survey question, and then Max is going to do our drawing, and we'll see our last pieces, and we will be done for the evening. Let's see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 answers on this one. Let's go with number 5. Name something around the house you might keep spare batteries for. Something around the house you might keep spare batteries for. What do you think? What do you keep spare batteries for? The scale? I don't want to talk to the scale, so I don't I try not to buy batteries for it. The remote was number 2. Clock was not on there, but that's always a good thing to have the backup. Flashlight was number 1. Flashlight was number 1. The remote and the TV. Just the remote was number 2. Hearing aid. Hearing aid was not on there, but that's a good thought. Most people who wear hearing aids do have backup batteries for them.
A.
Max, be quiet. Air fresheners. MP3 player. So music player of some sort was on there, whether it's a radio or a MP3 player or whatever. Music player was on there. Phone. Interesting. Not phone. Not smoke detectors, although that is good too. Watch. Not a watch. All right, for these last 2 answers, you're going to have to think about households that have kids. Not a can opener. Not a can opener. You have a battery-operated can opener? I think I need one of those. I have Max. He's my can opener. Calculator? Not too many people use calculators anymore, but that would be a good thing. I think my last one that I have that is not on my phone is a solar calculator. So, toys. Toys were number 4. What do you think number 5 would be? We're probably heading more toward the teenage years here. Although, you'd never know it by my granddaughters. What other thing might you want to keep extra batteries for? Let's see. Give them a second. They got to think.
I don't know.
The handheld games. You got it.
Oh.
The handheld games. So Mom actually got that one just ahead of you, Jane. You were thinking the same thing, though. Handheld games. Gotta have batteries. Don't let them run out. All right, this one is called Trinket Twinkle in pink. Trinket Twinkle in pink. So we have the chunkier chain, larger gauge chain, and then we have a hammered silver ring down at the bottom. We have a little silver wheel. We have 2, and I'm trying to move these other charms out of the way so that you can see them. 2 hammered discs that are studded with pink rhinestones. So that's where it gets the pink from. We have little pink rhinestones on those hammered discs. And then another little ring and a pink rhinestone hanging down from here. So this is more like a charm necklace. Pink rhinestones for the earrings. All right, this one hangs with the trinkets just down below the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to hang into the mid-abdomen. So right about here. This is Trinket Twinkle in pink. And it is number 21. So Danielle, you're our winner today. So one of your pieces this week will be free. And that will just appear as a $5 credit on your invoice so that it gives you credit for one of your pieces that you have on there. So that's how that works. Congratulations. These are a more vintage pair of earrings that I have. And so this is the last pair that I have. These are called a Grand Statement in silver. This is kind of a twisted marquee shape, and it's studded with the little hematite rhinestones. So that kind of dark gray or medium gray rhinestone. Little loops and twists inside. This is the length and the size. So these are a little bit harder to find. And it's my last pair. A Grand Statement in silver, number 22. Number 23. This is called the Big Leaguer in green. And I'm not really sure what to call this color green. It's kind of like a dark seafoam, a darker seafoam. So kind of a bluish green. And these have silver crystal cut beads and polished silver round beads. The earrings are those green pearly beads on a fishhook back. This is the length, so about 1.5 inches below that collar, with the 2-inch extension going to come down here just above the bust. So I have 2 of these available. This is called the Big Leaguer in green, and it is number 23. Number 24. This is called a Heart of Stone. A Heart of Stone. So this is our crackle stone. And this part's trying to work its way down this chain. You see this? Chain made up of these little round crackle beads. And then we have 2 little silver beads with a linear pattern on them. Our heart is surrounded by little round crackle beads around the outside. The earrings are also round crackle beads on a fishhook back. This is what that looks like. So the heart itself is below the collar. That chain just above the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to come down to center chest. So this is a Heart of Stone. You can see that pretty marbling in the center. It is number 24. Number 24. And don't worry, by Friday, we're going to have a different camera again. So we can go through this all over again. So we had to disconnect the better camera because it kept freezing. So now we're operating with the integrated camera and it doesn't work all that well. So we've got another one on order. It should be here Friday. So hopefully we'll have that in time for the show. Hi, Becky. You came in on our last piece. So hopefully you'll get a chance to rewatch the show. These are called Subliminal Shimmer in gold. So these are twisted gold hoops encrusted with white rhinestones. Hopefully you can see that. Twisted gold with the white rhinestones. These are a little bit smaller. So this is the size. We have 3 pairs of these. Subliminal Shimmer in gold is our last piece for the night. It is number 25. All right. So that is everything for today. Again, sorry about the technical difficulties. The darkness of the show is just from the camera, so that should be solved with the other camera.
I wasn't doing it tonight.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll have less problems by next time. You know, we changed out the computer, and like I said, the onboard camera is not that great, so we had tried to hook a different camera up to it, and apparently it was just too much for the system and overloaded it, and it kept freezing, so we had to uninstall that one real quick or unplug it. So by Friday, my actual camera that I'm supposed to be using will be here, and hopefully that'll work a little bit better. We'll do some test runs with it earlier or before the show, hopefully. So we will see you back Friday night at 7 o'clock. You can come and see if my camera messes up on me again. Anybody want to start a betting pool out there? You might want to take bets on that one. So we'll have some new things again on Friday. Daniel said sold 25. Okay, you got it, Daniel. Hopefully you'll have a great rest of the week. Take care, and we'll see you Friday.